practice my Krishna consciousness by chanting when I work and on my way to work. And this is what we ask all good people, to try chanting. Try it when you wake up in the morning. Try it on your way to work on the subway. I know I chant every day on the way to work in the subway, and other people are kicking and shoving. I'm chanting.
A couple days later, I went to see him, and I went up to his apartment, knocked on the door, and the door opened, and the Swami was there. He said, yes. And he said, well, I'd like to speak with you. And he, oh, yes, come in. And we started talking. He asked me my name, and I told him Bruce. And then I started telling the Swami about myself, and then I just found myself saying that, well, I want to become your student, full-time. And actually, I had just finished taking, I had taken a special training for teaching, and I was employed by the New York City Board of Education. And I said, well, my job actually begins, I have a job, and I'm beginning it tomorrow as my assignment, but I just want to be with you. I just want to be your student. So Prabhupada said, well, that's fine, but you have a job. And I said, yes. Probably kind of lit up. He said, oh, and what is the salary? So then Prabhupada explained to me Bhagavad Gita in a nutshell. And he explained Krishna telling Arjuna to do his duty, to do devotional service, to work for Krishna, but not partake of the fruits of the activity. Give all the fruits of activity to Krishna. So Prabhupada explained to me, and then he gave me a very practical instruction, first instruction. So he said, you can be my student, and you can also do your job. And you can also give the fruits of your job to Krishna. So my first service was to work and to give my salary to Prabhupada.
I believe it was 1974. I was living on a very isolated mountain in a dilapidated little farmhouse at New Vrindavan. Srila Prabhupada lived there for 1 month in 1969. And I was Pujari. There was an arti going on. Brahmananda Prabhu walked in. At that time, Brahmananda Maharaj. And as he was walking toward the deities for darshan, he happened to see something. He exploded with emotion. He cried out, "That's it! That is it!" And we were looking at him, trying to figure out what he was talking about. And he said even louder, "That's it!" And he ran over a little step near Prabhupada's Vyasa. He said, "That is the drum that first made us dance." It was a really beaten up old little bongo drum. We didn't even know what it was. It was just sitting next to Prabhupada, and he offered his Dandavat pranams, and he picked up that drum like a deity. We could all see he was seeing Srila Prabhupada in that drum. He was crying and crying and crying. He was putting the drum to his head. He was putting the drum to his heart. And then he turned to all of us and he said, "This is the drum that first made us dance."
Now you can practically see those who are old members. So I began in this New York, in that storefront, simply by chant. So I did not bribe you American boys and girls to come after me. This only asset was chant. That Kamkinsan, this Brahmananda Swami, he first came to dance with my chant. He and Achyutananda, that was the first dancing of our Krishna consciousness movement.